called a second too late. I'm trying to bring up our next guest here on the telly. Well, I might try them again. They're kind of just ringing right now. But make sure I put the number in the right thing. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So we'll give them another try here in a minute here. But talk about real quick, Amy, how many different scholarship winners did you guys award this year, and talk a little bit about that while I'm trying to bring this up.
Absolutely. For this year, in the year of 2022, the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico had 6 total scholarships, each of $1,250. So we had 2 winners in the STEM category, 2 winners in the character, and then 2 winners in the humanity and arts. And we had an outstanding response. We had so many kids respond. It was a very hard year. I think if there's one thing for people listening, is that we want to encourage individuals to support our scholarships more. The hardest thing we have to do is make choices.
Yeah.
It's so hard. And we've lost some of our committee members just because they said it's so hard. And we take it very seriously. We have our spreadsheets out. I'm telling you, some of our board members have pages and pages of notes.
Right.
We take that so seriously. And we take it seriously because if we could award scholarship. We would award scholarship to every student.
Absolutely.
I mean, there wasn't, when we say individuals that didn't win, the high caliber of applicants we have.
Yeah.
When we say they didn't win, I'm telling you, these are all amazing students. And we went back and forth. That's how passionate we get. That one thing that I know when people ask and say this and that, I am one. And we keep our panel private, have a big panel of board members, retired very strict retired educators.
Yeah.
That they are going to note if your punctuation is bad or your grammar. We took this all very seriously. And
the standards. They make sure the standards don't bend or don't come
We're
down.
adding up every point and every single thing. We make sure that they all meet the criteria. One thing that we take very seriously also is that they meet each and every criteria, whether they're phenomenal students. We do believe in that standard. You are going to have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or else, unfortunately, we can't go forward because that is the competition.
Absolutely.
And it's great kids. And I think it's unique this year. There's no coincidence that numerous schools are represented. And I think that's really cool. We have Roswell High, we have Goddard, we have Dexter, we have New Mexico Military Institute, and we have Fort Sumner. We've got a variation group, different schools, and we're just proud of each and every one of them. But I'm telling you, I can't say I dread it because I look forward to their stories.
But it's tough.
Oh my gosh! Well, and it gets harder every year.
The tough part is deciding who earns it more because you get 50 scholarships applications. 9 times out of 10, 50 of them deserve it. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you something else, too. We were tight to, it's been tighter than it ever was.
Yeah.
It's never been so close. But if we have somebody listening, I say this and everybody might think, oh, I can't believe she's saying this. If we have somebody listening that for one reason or another has come into an opportunity that could give us a call and say, hey, is it too late? Is it too late to give another scholarship? I'm telling you right now, our committee would be all in because it was so hard for us. It was
Absolutely.
So hard.
Oh, do we have Noam on? I think I do. Noam, are you there? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Chase. I think I dialed your number by mistake on that time. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the other one and other number, and we're going through.
That's funny.
Sorry, Chase. Go to school.
Oopsie.
Thanks. Bye.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's awesome.
I'm trying to bring Noam up, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Awesome.
And I just hit redial, and I redialed Chase instead
That's awesome.
and said, let me try this one more time.
While Mike is trying, that's funny. While Mike is trying to get Noam on the phone, for people listening, we're also right in the process of finalizing some scholarships to New Mexico Youth Challenge Academy also. We did a presentation out at New Mexico Youth Challenge Academy, and we're embarking on their deadline tomorrow. So that's very exciting. We'll have more news regarding New Mexico Military Institute cadets.
Good deal.
And that's really exciting. We'd love to partner with New Mexico Youth Challenge Academy too. So
Absolutely.
we've got a lot of things going on, and their deadline is upon us. I can't believe they're going to be graduating pretty soon too. So
Yeah,
that'll be coming up.
And they've really had a lot of challenges with COVID over the last couple of years.
They have.
A few challenges, like
They
what
have.
they can do and can't do.
That's right.
And so now that they're finally able to run kind of a normal program that they would normally run, they're getting back to it and getting back to the big stuff there. So, all right, well.
And something might have come up as we, I have no problem saying, Noam Emerson Fleming, he's with the Mexico Military Institute, and they are right in the process of preparing for graduation.
He could be.
He's got awards on, and
Yeah.
I know he had stated he would be available, but they have a lot going on,
Sure.
so maybe we can figure out how to get him
And
back on.
we'll try to get him on later.
I have
or
no problem bragging on him. He's the New Mexico. He is the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico $1,250 Humanity and Arts Scholarship recipient. But he is also
is he
a
another
teen
artist
leadership.
too, or is he?
Well, and no,
Okay.
no, he's more on the humanities side.
Okay.
So, and I think that that's cool that we're diversified. But something else I have no problem mentioning is he was one of the recipients of the Teen Leadership
Okay.
Scholarship also. So when I mean teen leadership, met Noam. And when I did our presentation on Historical Society scholarships, boy, he was right on that too.
So is Noam's plans to continue at NIMI for college, or? Okay.
I'm not gonna. No,
okay.
not that I am aware
Okay.
of. But like I
don't know if he's
say,
gonna go to the JUCO or-
plans have changed, and I'm trying to sit back. And we're gonna have to. We are gonna get Noam back on here.
Okay.
He's a very special. He is just a very special individual. He's
Cool.
He's from California.
Yeah, I
And
noticed his
I
phone
think
number is
that-
California.
Well, and
so.
I think that it's really exciting that I can't say throughout all of the readings what linked him to New Mexico Military Institute. Through all of his articles and information, I don't know. So we've
Of course,
got to
and
get back
MMI
him.
has a
Yes.
reputation
Yes,
internationally its own.
But Scott,
so, yeah.
he is a very interesting individual. So,
Cool.
but next week I'm very excited. We'll link in the
Because we have some of the other our
right.
STEM and our history scholarship winners and things, and our character scholarship winners. We get to introduce and meet and all them as well. So, and we'll get Noam here back in. We'll get him on here. With
But I also I have not been on the radio, and since we have a little bit of time,
yeah. Let's promote
I
some
haven't
of the
been on
stuff
the
we
radio.
got.
I really want to give a special thanks to so many generous individuals that helped us achieve fourth grade school tours.
And we had a real one this year. It wasn't like
it
virtual
was. Thank you.
or
So,
severely changed to accommodate.
XL Energy came through with a corporate sponsorship.
Yeah.
Dairy producers of New Mexico and shall I say dairy farmers of this area really came through. And Mike, it was something fun. I'm giving a shout out to Kay. I hope you're listening, Kay Whitefoot. We did a lot of Fairlife toasts. So every student had Fairlife milk.
Nice.
A lot of them had never even had Fairlife milk, which that was fun.
That's
a
constant staple
Kay
in my,
was a tremendous
fridge.
amount of help to really, we had, from our dairy presentation when we honored the dairy industry, Mike, we had vintage photos from Price's and Pollard's Dairy and Nature's Dairy, and we had so many fun milk facts and just a lot of things. I am proud to say, fourth grade school tours, we upped our game. I want to give a special thanks to Dr. Huckabee. We had our corn grinding, and we stepped up the game. It wasn't just 2 tables. It was 3 or 4 tables, and we're giving them just a little bit more information.
Yeah.
And Fred with the apples. I tell you what, I think we ended up finding 17 different variations of apples.
Wow.
Mike. And when you say, who cares? No, we do care. And there's a purpose
Absolutely.
for all that, the taste. And
Sure.
they're getting excited about all these things. They're getting excited about going home and grinding or or making butter
Yeah.
or finding those things or saying, oh, my grandma had this or that. But the most important thing is when that light bulb comes on and they make those connections. Each and every kid went home with the Mexico Military Institute ROTC backpacks. And a kid would say, why do I have this backpack? And then they're making those connections that then are going to go home. I want to shout out to McDonald's too, because McDonald's has partnered with us. And for every kid that brings their family back, they're going to get goodie bags, including some food from McDonald's, which I think that's awesome. So it was a great year. We had almost every school in Roswell, not all of them. Life's hard with all the scheduling. We get it. We had private schools there too. We had a great turnout.
A close to
had
normal,
a great turnout. Thank you to every single volunteer that helped us make that happen. I am happy that it just went so smooth, Mike. Everything went smooth. And I do want to give a special shout out to both transportations, Pollard's and Hamels. But the Hamels Transportation made a special little donation.
That's
and
great.
we really appreciate that. You know, all these things, I don't mention that for any other way to say we couldn't have done that without all of the this collaboration.
The logistics
with everybody.
make it a success.
Yeah, if it's a little blessing here and there. And Mike, when I totaled up our budget, we were down to the dollar, but we made it happen.
That's awesome.
And, you know, again, through the Excels, always coming through to make sure to help with, no pun intended, that light bulb come on within these kids, to be proud of their history and to know that we're not one fact of history. We're a multitude. I mean, we are a historical area, and it's time that our community embrace that and all of the history that we're proud of. Not just one facet. We're not just ours. So we're not the UFO or alien. No, we are so much. We remind the kid 8 to 10, 15 things to know about Roswell, to just pull it in, whether it's Robert H. Goddard, whether it's the arts, whether, you know, the Mexico Military Institute, and all the individuals that have it's pulled in to be part of our history.
For an area that's in the middle of the desert, we're very rich in culture, history, people, just things. Like there's so many unique things that you get to experience, do, and see here that you do not get to do in other parts of the country. And as someone that didn't grow up here, I can speak firsthand of that. You know, I grew up in D.C. area, and granted, I was very lucky. I mean, I had history
that's
up my butt and out the yin yang. It was all, and so I kind of took that for granted a little. I mean, I enjoyed it more than most, but I didn't, you know, to come out here thinking, oh man, I'm in the middle of the desert, and I come out and I'm like, there is as much historical and in some cases even way older history than out here, and just the culture of things, and just to be able to go in 12 different directions and experience a total different world an hour away. You can't do that back. This is a unique area like that.
Reminds
and it brings
me of the John LeMay Hidden History book. And I know we're limited on time, and I haven't been on this radio a long time. I want to remind people we're still collecting change. That hasn't stopped. We're still collecting change. Give us a call. We could even pick it up. If you have loose change at home, want to bring that, give us a call. We'll partner with you. We are still open by appointment. We're giving great tours, morning, noon, night, and on the weekends, in the morning, doing all of that. Thank you to everybody that's being a part of that. Become a member of the Historical Society. Our newsletter will be coming out this month. We're doing a lot of things. Have the blood drive coming up, and I know that's so important. We've got our blood drive coming up in June again.
I think numbers are down again, where they're back to really being desperate for
So we've got
donations.
our information. If you have need information about our blood drive or anything, call the museum at 622-8333. And our archives, Mike, is booming. We're getting a lot of events, a lot of requests, a lot of events. We are available for rental. We will set up. It's a great facility, can accommodate 50 to 60 people. So if you have a shower, reception, meeting, just booked a meeting yesterday.
Air conditioning
give us a call.
Good.
Air conditioning works real good.
This weather right now. What's the place cool?
Nice, cool air conditioning. And so please give us a call at 622-8333 or email me at historydirector@outlook.com. or roswellnmhistory.org is our website. Gives a lot of information about all these things we've mentioned and much more, about books and herd prints and so many fun things.
Yeah, with of course, we just had Mother's Day, but Father's Day is right around the corner.
We've got a lot of books.
Dad's a reader, or Dad loves art. We've got, like you say, go to Roswell NM History and check out all of our books from, Donna Blake Burchell, John LeMay, Elvis Fleming, all of our local authors. We have them all there, and those Peter Hurd prints. that's a constant. We always have those available. Thanks.
We do ship.
That their family's been very generous and supportive of us over
They
the
really
years
have.
as well. And so they're kind enough to provide these kind of things for us to raise a little money.
Yep.
And they've been very great about it. And so please utilize all those other things. And, of course, like you said, take advantage of the private tours. You just call us, reach out to us, say, hey, I've got a group that'd love to have a tour. Can we schedule a date, time to come do that? And you're going to get an amazing tour. Probably, I'm not trying to poo-poo our other ones, but these are a little bit better tours because it's all you. It's not just a collective group of people coming in. So questions, it's a little bit more catered to what you're wanting to take out of that experience.
If you get a Jane Anglin tour, we all, even us locals, are going to learn something. And then you have a Fred Boggs that's so unique. He's going to give you these unique fun facts. So I have had a person that got a tour from Jane Anglin, and he wants to come back and meet the Fred Boggs. See, that's the fun thing about our tour guides.
Yeah.
We're all different. We're still focusing on the unique facts about the house, but we've all got fun facts, and I'll bring something to the table.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if I've got Amazing Robin, she's one of our new volunteers, just retired educator. I want to encourage individuals that are perhaps looking into retirement or are retired. Amazing Robin is going to come and help me at 9:00. She started volunteering very regularly because she's retiring educator.
Oh, great.
I encourage, we need volunteers. And I would love to see some of our retired educators get involved and us really work on we embrace any and every new opportunity and some fun, unique opportunities. So if you have a time available, even on a temporary basis or more long-term, give us a call.
Absolutely.
And we'd love to welcome new volunteers.
Yeah, I could do this. I could do it. One other another opportunity available through the historical site, and this one's actually it's always available, but people don't think about it sometimes, is if you need old historical photos of Roswell and things, maybe you're wanting to decorate an office with them, or maybe you just want, hey, I used to grow up in this area, I'd love to get some old photos of it. We're the archive. There's a reason why we have an archives and everything, and we as far as a collection of Roswell's photos and things over time, you're not going to find a bigger collection than what's
That's
at
exactly
the Historical
right.
Society.
We had a gentleman that was from Hegerman.
Yeah.
And he came in, and he really wanted this one specific picture. Contacted our great archives volunteers. John found that exact picture. That meant the world to that man. He turned around and sent us a donation, and he said, you have no idea what that meant. If that is not an example of a picture can say 1,000 words.
Absolutely.
So you're exactly
So if you're
right.
looking for that kind of stuff, and like I said, you want to make, all we ask is a donation
Right.
to
That's
help
for
out.
sure.
Whatever you feel comfortable with, and that would be that's all we're saying. So if you want to decorate an office with a bunch of great timely photos of Roswell of past, we can help you out there.
That's right. And I want to say hello to Gary. He's our friend.
Yes.
Gary's always listening. He's always willing to help. And when he sees or hears the need, he just cares to help us get those through. I know there's other Garys out there. That's why I'm mentioning that.
Yeah.
If there's another Gary that for whatever reason has opportunity to help us out, we have had hard times, and that's something else, Mike. I know we need to get off this.
Sure.
But we are still having structural issues. Yes, we are going to have more repairs to our foundation. If you think, oh, we've heard that. No, we're talking about more repairs.
Absolutely.
More expenses. So we still need additional funds to cover our repair and maintenance budget that has gone through the roof. So if you're listening and would be able to make a donation, we need your help on that too.
Absolutely. Reach out to us, RoswellNMHistory.org. What's the phone number again?
575-622-8333. If you need to call me direct to get a meeting, it's 575-915-4471 is my cell phone number.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
And,
we appreciate your support.
We'll talk some more scholarships next week here.
I'm looking
and
forward
some more
to
interviews.
it.
And
Great kids.
We'll get Noam on, I promise.
We're going to get him on one way or another.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to 106.